What's up, guys? I am currently, I don't even know where I am, bro. I'm at the San Francisco airport, bro, just getting some work done. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't even know what I'm going to do regarding this vlog. I don't know if I'm going to, I'm obviously going out of town because I've came to the realization that our business runs better when I'm out of town. So I'm like, okay, we got to make this a more common occurrence, right? But yeah, I don't even know what I'm going to do. Like, I think you guys are tired of seeing videos of me on a jet ski. So, like, I don't know. We'll see what I'm going to do. I have genuinely no idea what I'm going to do. We're going, obviously, somewhere with nicer weather because Vancouver right now is horrible, bro. It's horrible. There's no city in the world should be what the weather is in Vancouver right now in August. It's actually unacceptable. But, yeah. So we're going somewhere warmer. We have a couple big leads with the agency right now that I'm dealing with. One of our clients is going to a first division club in Dubai tomorrow. His flight's there, so I have to do some stuff there. Currently also communicating with the team. Our team doubled in staff over the past month since the Croatia vlog, which is good. But yeah, I'm just going to go with the flow with this. I don't really have that many plans because I am also like traveling alone for the most part, right? Like I said, I just wanted to get away because I was kind of bored in van. Like I said, the weather was horrible, and I don't know, for me, it gets depressing, I'm not going to lie. So yeah, like in August, no one should be having to deal with that. But yeah, we'll see how the vlog goes. Hopefully you guys like it, bro. We made it after 4 hours. It's currently 7 a.m. right now. The weather, can't complain, bro. It's great. It's just honestly so beautiful here. I'm at the rooftop pool currently, just getting some work done. I don't know, like I said, it's really early. I don't know what I'm gonna do later. There's a golf course down there. I might go play some golf. I don't know if you guys can see, but that might be something I'm gonna do. There's a beach club here, but right now it's early. I'm just gonna get some work done, go for a swim, and then it's really hot. It's like humid too, but yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy the weather. Like I said, my team, everyone's like asleep right now, and I'm just kind of like chilling for a bit, get some work done early so then I can enjoy the day later. But yeah, it's just great vibes. Gotta go over to the beach club. I have a couple calls later tonight, so I'm gonna enjoy the day, bro. Like I said, probably I'm gonna go jet skiing right now. See, I don't know what the prices are like here. Probably gonna go for like an hour. But yeah, I'm just enjoying right now. Yeah, bro. Good vibes, good weather. Just walking now. This place is so beautiful. By the beach, just went for a dip. Just walking right now. I'm trying to find a place that I can rent like a jet ski or something. But yeah, honestly, man, let me come closer. Over here is there's like a bit thing, but it's just so beautiful here. You know, it's like just so nice. And like when you get out of your city, even alone, bro, like 1 year ago I never thought I would travel alone. Just even in general, being a lot alone teaches you a lot when you're in solitude. And it's like, you know, it's just like, you know yourself more than anyone. So like the more you get to know yourself, the better it's a better reflection of the people you're around. When you know yourself better, you are better for other people because you've mastered yourself. And it's just great, being around here. Just so grateful to be able to like honestly just experience all of this and just travel. This year, like, been so many good places, and it's just honestly like the beginning. But yeah, it's just so beautiful here. Just currently walking still by the beach, and I just thought I'd record something. But yeah, honestly, can't be more grateful than this, bro. Like, just the weather, the vibes, just so light blue water. Can't complain. But yeah, trying to find a place, and then in like later tonight from 10 p.m. to 12 at night, have back-to-back calls. And then in between now and then, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like I said, I don't know what I have planned yet. See if we can rent a jet ski, and then we'll just, see what happens. But yeah. So yeah, a random thought just occurred to me. I don't even know how this is gonna go. I just wanted to record myself speaking on this. It just came over to my mind earlier today. So we had landed a first division partnership with a couple clubs in Dubai, which was really huge. It was right after the Croatia trip. You know how we've been building our reputation and our brand and stuff. Like now more clubs are obviously, after seeing that, the social proof and everything like that, they're obviously wanting to work with us, right? And then right now, for the specific players that we want to send there, the transfer window is only open right now in like the summer window, obviously, and then like January. And I really, 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 really wanted to send over at least one player over to our Dubai club before August, and that was one of my like big goals. And we locked in a deal with one of our players, and then he was supposed to come around August 15th, and it just didn't work out. And in my head there, I was like, oh my god, like it was just hurt me because I really wanted, first of all, to see the player play there, and obviously due to some personal reasons and stuff like that, he couldn't make it. But I just, it was one of my goals to see that, and just like that, it put me in a bad mood. And then like over the past couple months, I've been around certain people, and once you accumulate certain data sets from different people, certain pieces of knowledge, you kind of, you realize the most important thing is to stay level-headed, right? To stay level-headed through all of it, In the beginning, I was talking about this with one of my friends. Like when you first close a sale, you're oh my god, and then if you don't do it for 2-3 weeks, you're kind of you're down. But then when you learn to stay level-headed, even when you close a $10,000 deal, whatever, and if you don't for 1 month, if you always can stay like that, that's the most powerful state, in my opinion, to be in, when you're calm, not too excited, not too sad. But obviously, what I'm getting at is like that. It kind of hurt me personally because, like I said, it was a very big goal of mine. And the reason why it hurt me was because now I had to wait all the way till January to bring a player over there. And we did get a couple players confirmed in August, coming in January, but that's still 6 months from now. And then randomly today, 3 days ago, like just out of nowhere, someone that I'm not gonna get into too much details and stuff, but we end up setting up a trial with one of my players that I'm also good friends with to come over to Dubai with the first division club, and he just landed right now. And this all was in the air till this opportunity was brought up like 2 days ago, and then now he's here. And I'm like if someone told me that this was gonna happen a week ago or even a year ago, I would never believe any of it. Like just how random it was. And it like what I'm trying to get at here is like, there'll be certain things where you'll think, oh my god, like this is it, like why? But then right then and there, when you think that there's like the last thing on my mind was that I thought I could bring a player in August. There's 2 weeks left, and then matter of fact, not only is it any player, it's one of my very close friends, and also it's a very, very good club, a very, very good opportunity. It's just when you align yourself and you just learn, when it happens time and time again, also you kind of learn to understand it more. Like every time that this has happened to me, I've learned to kind of now it's like when these bad situations happen, I'm like, you know, every single time something like this has happened, something great has came from it, or something, not even, it's just the most unexpected thing. Like I said in one of my videos, bro, when I first started this business, my goal was to make 2K a month consistently. And then one of my other, and this is like, you could go see my house before there, I had all of these like written down, all my close friends, and it was like make 2K a month consistently. And then it was like we make that like we made that in the first 4 days of August. But like so, like that. And then another one was like, oh, I wanted to travel, I wanted to start traveling. And I swear to God, I'm not even making this up, I think it's still on my wall because I forgot to take it off, but I'll maybe like show it in another video. On my wall it literally says, it's like, travel this year, realistic, somewhere like Seattle in the summer, and then once you have more money saved up, you'll go somewhere like Mexico maybe, or Bali, or somewhere later in winter break, around the New Year's. And I wrote that in like May, 3 months from now. And then now I'm in Mexico right now, and I was in Croatia and Europe literally like a month ago. Like, if someone had told me that, I just wouldn't believe it, you know. And it's like, it's just certain things when you go at something, even if, like I said, you know, a seed doesn't grow up from the ground right away, you can't get results right away, but when you just do everything right, eventually it will come. And like I said, me personally, I was talking about this with one of my friends before, I've tried so many different online ventures. I've tried drop shipping, I've tried TikTok, like creating stuff on TikTok, creating content on TikTok, which I don't really do that type anymore, but I've tried everything. But it's like, through all of those, I learned certain things, and then it's like, when you finally align with the thing, and you'll know deep down when you're doing the right thing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, even when I was doing TikTok at the time, the types of TikToks I was making, I kind of just saw a lot of other people do it and I wanted to do it, but it didn't feel right within me. But when you start doing something that genuinely feels right within you, it will change your whole life, because you don't really care about what anyone else says. And then when you build a team around it, you enjoy what you do. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm in Mexico or at home, I'm still doing the work that I'm doing because I enjoy it. That's the difference. Most of the people here at this resort, they come here for a getaway from their work. And then it's even, I was talking about this with one of my friends, that's actually worse, because even then when you're on vacation, the thought that you have only 2 weeks of vacation in a year, and then you have to go back in 1 week, and you don't do that for a whole year, that itself makes the vacation horrible. So, you know, in my opinion, it's like, when you learn to love what you do, or if you can find something to, and I'm not saying, you know, go chase your passion, I actually kind of disagree with that, but like, find something that, you know, to some extent at least you can enjoy. So then, you know, and I think the key way to see that is like, if you were on vacation, would you do that still? If you would go on vacation, you don't even want to touch it, you're just like, I don't want to do this. I think that usually means either it's like you're overworking too much, or it's genuinely like you just don't like what you're doing, and I don't think that's healthy. But yeah, it's, you know, every single time, you know, stuff like this happens, it's just like the most unexpected things happen. Like, genuinely, I had no idea. If someone had told me, like you have to realize, like, 2 days ago, it was it was like August 14th. There was like 2 weeks left of August. And at that time, I was set on, like, I was like, okay, August window's closed. I was just focusing on January. And then just randomly, this happens. And, like, there's a chance that, you know, like, I might have to go there, obviously, if everything goes well with the trial. I might have to go fly there, like, in September, or I might just wait till January, because I don't know, September. I've kind of traveled a little bit. I want to go back for like 1 month at least, just lock back in at home. But yeah, just, you know, really blessed with everything. But I truly believe that if you can find a way to do what you love, and also at the same time, you know, like, have the freedom and have all of that, then, and you've, like, miracles will happen. Miracles, like, stuff that you would never expect, like, genuinely never expect. And I also had a video on, like when I was talking about the goals and stuff I set, like, I'm telling you, I did not think like any of this would happen at all, like at all. And obviously, I'm really grateful. Not saying I'm obviously not where I want to be like yet completely, but I'm just so grateful that like once you like I said, once you truly find a way to align yourself, you'll be unstoppable. Yo. So yeah, we dressed up now. It's an hour later. I took a small nap. So yeah, I'm like way more energized. I didn't sleep on the plane at all. I'm planning to go out for a bit, enjoy the city, go get some dinner, whatever. And then in 2 hours from now, I have, like I said, my 2 hours back to back calls. And then I'm gonna put the Hazmat UFC fight in the background on the TV. And then yeah, just enjoy the night, like I said. And then tomorrow, I don't know what I have planned yet, but yeah, see how it goes.
Hello.
Perfect, Jaden, right?
Yeah.
Great. Nice to meet you. My name is Barsam. I'm the CEO and founder of Aqua Agency. Who was it that reached out to you? Do you remember?
I think it was Omar.
Omar? Okay, perfect. Of course. That's what we're here for. And as I'm sure you saw on our partner agency, but also you can see on our main agency as well, you can see all the players we worked with. Pretty much every month now out of the year, we're working with some player. Right now, literally as we speak, one of our players landed in Dubai for a first division trial. And then over in September, we have 3-4 players. And then we have 4 or 5 players coming to another club in Spain in 2 days, arriving on Sunday with a trial that we secured for them. But yeah, like next summer with the club. So yeah, like I said, how does that, the pricing and all of that sound? Does that sound like something that you could commit to, would you say, off the top of your head? Pardon? You cut out. I didn't hear you.
It sounds like something me and my parents would commit to.
Okay, perfect. So right now, just so I can get like a date regarding, obviously, because I want to go, when I talk to the clubs, I need a date of interest. From now until January, or from now until next summer, what time periods would work best for you? I think one we recommend would be the month of January, like 10 days after New Year's, so mid to late January. Another time frame would be the whole next summer window from July, from the whole spring to summer window. We could potentially set something up. But honestly, I'd say the best times right now for you, in terms of you planning the trip, also to give you some more time, would be from January to August of next year, sometime between there. Do you think that'd work good?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I'll go review that with my team in the next 24 hours, and then I'll let you know if we can set something up for you. Okay? Okay, perfect, Jaden. Nice to meet you, and we'll keep in touch, okay? Perfect, bro. See you soon. Bye. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know what it is, but... Wait, let me... Bro, I've recently came to the realization, like... Bro, I'm way more relaxed on calls. Like, way more relaxed. I kind of, like... I stutter a bit more. Not stutter, but sometimes I'm in such a deep state of relaxation anymore that I kind of don't even, like, care. It's as if, like, I'm, like, sitting by the fire with, like, 2 of my friends at, like, 3 a.m. and just, like, just talking about life. And I don't know if that's, like, I have a mixed theory with that. I don't know if it's good or bad, because at the same time, I think it gives off the frequency of the relaxation to the client. And it's like when you're so relaxed, the other person will also feel relaxed. But at the same time, I don't know, it's like a mix, because me personally, I'm not a big fan of being super, like, professional, like, coming in with, like, obviously there's, like, the time and place for all of that, but, like, coming in, like, with, like, talking with all these fancy words, especially with these guys, is like, I want to talk to them as, like, like a friend, like someone that's trying to help them, So I think it is doing me a lot of benefits. And, like, I've realized as soon as, like, because obviously, like, but when you do something, like right now I have 4, 5, 6 setters that are booking, like, 10 appointments a day. And then, like, I have around 10 to 16 calls every single day, like 4 or 5 days a week, 5 to 6 actually now. So it's like when you're doing 16 calls a day, right? But let's say not every day it's 16. It's like couple no-show, let's say 10 a day, right? 6 days a week. That's 60 calls a week. And you're doing that like, you know, every week. You become so like just relaxed. It's like, you know, you don't even like, in the beginning, it's like you're nervous and stuff. So it's like I've done it so much now. I'm just in like, I'm not even like, I'm present, but I'm so like present at the same time. Cause it's like, I'm not thinking about anything. I'm just like, just chilling. So I think it does have a positive effect. And I really do think that like, you know, I go over like some of the people I look up to, like their calls and stuff like that sometimes. And like, I think that the best way to come about your calls and everything like that, especially if like you have, you know, an opportunity of value, if you can in some way like communicate with the person as if, obviously it depends, right? Like if I'm talking to like a 30-year-old woman, I'm not going to talk like that, or like a 40-year-old guy, like their parents or something. But like if you like align yourself with them and he feels over the camera that he's like talking to like one of his bros, it like does a lot like the success rate. Like you could see over there, I don't know, well, you couldn't obviously see his facial expressions and stuff like that, but it's like you just gain like a sort of trust with the person that I think that like if some agent right now, for example, or some business owner with like a full suit came in acting all serious, this that, like it would make him feel a little bit intimidated, which I don't think is good. And I think you never push sales off intimidation. You push sales more on like a state of like excitement, but also like contentment and like abundance at the same time, where the client feels like, you know, like you have something of value and they're excited, but they don't feel intimidated. When someone feels too intimidated, they tend to back off, especially if the player, maybe, I don't know, they might not think they're good enough, or like, you know, like even if they are good enough. Like I remember even when I was a player, like sometimes with some of these agents I would have calls with, you know, sometimes you could feel intimidated, especially if it's like a lot of these clients, even maybe sometimes it's like their first time hopping on a call with the agent, you know, they've never had an agent. So it's like, it's obviously something intimidating. So I think anyone that you're running your own business, you're doing calls, don't listen always to people saying that you're like, you need, like I don't have a script at all. I kind of have a guideline, like I've said this before, of like a couple things I go through, and then I just like talk to the person like it's normal. And like it's fine to like repeat words or like mistake words. People think that like, oh my God, like it's actually shows that you're like a normal, you know, person. And like you can, it's just I don't know, from what I've seen, it works a lot better when you're yourself and you're just more relaxed. And that obviously comes with time. Like you're not going to do that within your first 100 calls. It's usually after you've hit like 200, 300 calls, then you're way more relaxed. But yeah, I'm happy with how that call went. We'll see if I have any more tonight. One of them no-showed, and then the other, I think I'm probably gonna have one more, but I don't know if I'll put it in the vlog because I don't want to also bore you guys with too much calls and stuff like that. It's just pretty much the same thing, but like this guy was a lock. Gonna go probably send him the details, see hopefully what we can do for him. Like I said, he is 16, so I'm gonna try to set him up, I don't know, probably with something in the Middle East, just because I want the highest probability of him signing. So yeah, we'll see how that goes though. What's up guys, it's currently the next day. I just hit a workout like a bit earlier, got 2 coffees in, recorded another piece, a banger video. It's a shorter one. I'm not gonna put it in this vlog, so you guys can go see that. It's probably gonna be uploaded before this. So yeah, like I said, got a workout in, went for a swim, 2 coffees now, 2 espressos. So yeah, good morning. Morning's off to a good start. The video is done now. So now, I don't know, I'm going to take a break for like maybe 30 minutes to an hour, get some work done. I have 1 call or 2 later tonight, and then also going to watch the UFC. But planning to, I don't know, I'm probably going to go over to the beach, see what I'm going to do today. Maybe do jet skiing again. Like I said, it wasn't something like even bro. I got it for an hour, but I only stayed for like 50 minutes because it honestly gets boring after like 30 minutes. So I don't know if I'm gonna do it again. But probably gonna go play some golf for a bit. I don't know if I'm gonna record that though. Like I said, because you guys don't want to see that, and then go to the beach. So yeah, stay in touch. We'll see what we do.
Tell me to find the food.
Pardon?
Or the table to find the food.
Oh yeah, the food. Yeah.
Okay, we said it's a one Sprite, some ketchup.
Yeah.
Silverware and
Was about to go to dinner, but we have another client to close. Quick call just came up. One of my setters booked it up. So I'm gonna take that now before we end up going to dinner, and I'll record it. I wasn't planning to put in any more calls on the vlog, but why not? We'll just give you guys another one. Me now?
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, the camera was connected to the Zoom that I was trying to send you. That's why it wasn't working. How are you, bro?
Okay, bro. How are you?
Good. Nice to meet you. My name is Barsam. I'm the CEO and founder of Alqua Agency. It was our partner that originally reached out to you. Do you remember who it was specifically? Like,
No, I just got the message. I don't know who I was talking to. All I know I was talking to somebody in Instagram.
okay, perfect. I think. Do you remember which agency it was? The name?
What do you mean?
Like because we have multiple branches of our agency, like different agency accounts. Do you remember which one it was? Like, what was the name of the account that reached out to you? Anywhere? Okay.
Just trying to find a team here.
Okay. I think for you, with your age, I think the best thing that we could probably set up for you is like potentially first or second division, either in Qatar, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, somewhere in the Middle East. Like I said, how we usually work is I need to see, like, you have a transfer market, so that makes it a lot easier for us to work with you regarding like opportunities like that. I need to go over all of your footage and everything like that, send it out to all of our clubs to see what we can specifically do. But are you just looking any time frame, anytime an opportunity comes up, like you're available? Or
The sooner anything that comes out, because right now I have really nothing going on.
okay.
Just speaking to a few clubs in Germany, but yeah.
Okay.
Whatever pops out, whatever the green light comes, I'm going. That's basically it.
Of course, perfect.
The reason I walk away because I don't trust people paying somebody to find me something.
And
I can only pay when I know it's done, you know?
yeah, of course. So on our end, we don't charge anything before. The only prices we have is if we find you an opportunity, and that price is dependent on the club and how much interest. With you having a transfer market, we can for sure find you a good club with a reasonable price, like I said, for like a 2-week trial. Now, that trial would either have to be, like I said, are you willing to make the move over to like Middle East like in the next like 3 days? Do you think?
The next 3 days,
Because
I could do
the reason why I'm saying that is because it's the August window, and then it's closed until January. So the only two options we could set up for you is we can plan it a little bit further ahead in January or right now. So
right now it's fine.
okay, just can you send me all of your clips, like your playing, your CV, everything like that? I'm gonna go make a couple calls. In the next 24 hours, I'll send you all of the info, and if we do get something, then realistically by the 20th of August, we would want you over in the Middle East playing there. Psych allied. We have one more call as well. Let me just set it up. We are going to do one more call. It's just last minute. I'm like, okay, why not? Let's just do it before the UFC fight happens. Great. Yourself?
Not too bad, thanks. We had a long day today. We were out of town for a game.
Yeah. He told me as well. How was the game?
Yeah, it went well. We ended up winning 2-0. It was could have played a little bit better, but it is what it is, you know.
Perfect. That's great.
Yeah, it was okay. So we looked at the proposals. The one from Spain is exciting.
I would like to say, and obviously as agents we're obligated to say this, is if he does not, for example, worst case scenario, sign, he now has footage of him playing with one of the best clubs in the world. What that's going to do is if he comes back to you guys, is like if he comes back to Canada, that's going to open up spots for CPL, that's going to open up spots for colleges, We've had players in the past come on our opportunities, and after coming back, because they have been exposed to that European level, first of all, it expands. Like I said, when you play with that sort of level, it number one motivates you because you see what the best level is like, and then also with that under your resume and that experience, that can help you get secure trials. Like I said, make you stand out for college camps, make you stand out for CPL direct private trials. We've had players come on our trials, and then after maybe it didn't work out 1 year after, when they come back in Canada and develop a little bit more, they end up getting a trial with like an MLS next team or like a CPL team, just because of the fact, like I said, that it's crucial for their career. One of our players actually recently, yesterday, flew over to Dubai First Division, and he had played with a Spanish club, Levante UD, and that was the main core pillar that he landed a professional trial with this club, because of the fact that he's had that experience before. Usually if you're a player and you don't have any experience getting trials in general, in the beginning it's harder, but then once you build your experience, you're more credible and you stand out from other people, then it becomes a lot easier to go whichever route you guys choose. If he wants to play college or professional, either way, it's a win-win.
Okay, so the other thing is, based on your experience, what time frame is the best time frame to go? And do you have a website where I could follow up with the stuff that outlines everything that you guys do?
Okay.
Because I'm trying to look on the web, and I really can't really find anything.
Yeah, of course. I'll send you our website right now to the WhatsApp, where you can review some of the clubs we work with in our testimonials. And then I'll also send you guys our main Instagram with all of the players that we've recently worked with and signed and stuff like that. And then you guys can go view all of that for yourself. And then regarding the time frame, I would personally recommend that the best time would be either maybe in the November time frame again, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you.
See you, Gianluca, as well. See you guys soon. Bye-bye. Lock. What's up, guys? It's currently 1 a.m. now. I just got back from the Japanese restaurant. I'm just chilling here, just getting some work done, communicating with the team and everything like that. I don't really have any specific plans for the rest of this vlog. I don't know what else to really record, so I think I'm just gonna mostly enjoy the rest of my time here. Like I said, the calls earlier went really well. I'm really happy with that. Both of them are in the works now. With our business, like I said, usually we don't get any closes with clients and stuff like that until 1 to 2 weeks after the call. So whenever I am getting closes, it's like from 2 weeks before, or like 1 week before. So yeah, in the process with that, trying to help the 2 players from the call that you saw today and the one from yesterday. So yeah, with that, everything's going well. I really came to the conclusion that I want to travel a lot more this year. Even if it's alone, I've came to the realization I don't care. Like, I'm in the mindset, in the headspace of like, I'm gonna do it either way. Like, if someone comes with me, sure, but if they don't, then it's not something I just want to go, with, my team and everything. It gives me the opportunity to be able to do this while maintaining the business and still, getting the same, if not more work done. And also, whenever I feel like whenever I travel, I gain new perspective on certain things that help the business, help me as a person and everything like that. But I don't know, in general, I'm just really grateful. I really enjoyed making this vlog, so I hope you guys, it wasn't anything crazy, but hopefully some of you guys learned a couple of things here and there. Made some other content, like I said, that should also be on my YouTube before this. But I don't know really what the plan is with these videos. I'm just going to keep doing them, like I said. If you guys have any specific recommendations on what I should do regarding videos and stuff like that, let me know. But yeah, I'm just going to, like I said, keep doing what I do here. Regarding the future, like I said, obviously, we're going to be going to some really big places soon. I don't want to disclose anything more for now. But yeah, like I said, with the business I'm doing right now, with all the players that we're working with, it requires me to go sometimes travel and stuff like that. So whenever now I'm traveling and stuff, I'm always going to make vlogs like these. Regarding the trip, like I said, in my opinion, it went very well. I'm happy with everything so far. Like I said, but I think I want to enjoy the rest of my time here. There isn't really anything specific for me to vlog anymore. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions regarding anything, like I said, you guys can follow my Instagram. I post a lot more short form content, lifestyle content on there. But yeah, bro, I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys soon.